let's look at this 2002 Gibson Style 4, and these are fairly rare banjos. So let's hear what it sounds like. Hey, if you like these videos, go ahead and hit your subscribe button and you can subscribe to them. So here we go. Okay, up higher. Alrighty. So 2002 4 is Walnut. Walnut's not only very pretty, it's hard to find and it sounds incredible. And we just happen to have a few 4s, which is very unusual. And of course, whenever we see one on the internet or have an opportunity to attempt to buy one, we do so. You'll notice this has the, the bottom, of course, has the Presto tailpiece, the one-piece armrest. And throughout this, you'll notice that the hardware is incredible. And we actually have a buffing wheel. We take these apart. We spend 4 hours on them, okay? And before we had that, we used to spend a bunch of time trying to get them shiny, and it was almost impossible. And once again, don't try this at home, because if you use the wrong buffing wheel, you're going to have a bunch of brass showing through your worn off nickel pieces. All right, so let's look up the fingerboard now, and you'll see it has a flying eagle pattern up to the neck. All righty, and I'm going to look at this banjo for a second here. Okay, so just so you know, there's a little divots in some of the frets here. The frets are pretty much in really good shape, but there's a few in this area. And what's important is when you get the banjo that you know when you open that what you're getting, and that's one of the reasons for these videos. The second thing is I'll turn it over and you can see that the neck is in really good shape. And if you go down to the resonator, you'll see the wood marquetry and the concentric rings, and you'll also see the beautiful curl of the walnut. And this banjo is, as I say, this resonator is just gorgeous, in really good condition. And I guess that's that for the top of it. Anyway, we got 2 railroad spikes in it, which is normal. Let's look at the inside. Of course, you have the Gibson label. And you'll see that the inside is real clean, which is pretty typical in most banjos because, you know, it just sits in there, it's protected. So if you want some more pictures of this banjo, just go to banjowarehouse.com. You can talk to Andy by calling 404-372-5482. And if you want to come and visit us, just call us in advance. We live about 1.5 miles from here, and we can see you 24 hours a day, Saturday, Sunday, but call us first because we might be out looking for banjos. And every once in a while, somebody just shows up, and usually we're here, but sometimes we're not. And so if we know you're going to be here, we'll be here. And if you want to, as I say, this only represents maybe 10% of all the banjos we have. So if you want to compare different types of banjos, different years of banjos, specific banjos, any comparison you want, plan on spending about 4 hours here, and when you leave, you'll know more about banjos than just about anybody. So you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.